watching your videos. But they do have like a hide feature where you can like hide people's comments, and like, so if people are like making inappropriate comments on my videos, I can hide their comments so I won't see them. Like, they'll still be able to comment, but I won't be able to see it. Which I guess is like better than nothing, but I do wish there was like a blogging feature, but I did find that out. So I'm wondering, like, do I just keep it going, like keep the channel going and just use that feature? Because like I did put in some research about like, you know, ASM artists who do get like inappropriate comments on their videos. And I mean, and a lot of the people that are getting inappropriate comments on their videos are women, which I think is a problem in it, like in its own. Like, there's no reason for anyone to come on a video, like an ASMR video, for example, and just like make inappropriate comments about somebody. Like, that's just like, that's just disgusting to me. Or just make like weird comments. I think, well, I know for a fact that I've made a video addressing this before, where I said, you know, like, if I'm not on here looking for a husband, that's never been the goal. Like, I'm not on here looking for anybody in my YouTube comment section. That's just not, and it was never gonna be. No. And one of my biggest pet peeves is like somebody continuing to do something after you've told them not to. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, and it like pisses me off so bad. So the only thing that I could think of at the time was like, which was last night, was like, you know what, just let's not have a channel then, because like I don't want to keep doing this with grown-ass men at that. Like, you're a grown-ass man, you're grown-ass men. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing? And I was like thinking about, I guess when I did make this, like, I wanted to make this video, but I was thinking like, oh well, maybe I shouldn't be like too combative or like too like, but then it's like, no, like, you're actively crossing my boundaries multiple times. Like, for instance, I had my Instagram link to do this channel, which was, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably shouldn't have done that. But then it's also like, you took it upon yourself, many of you took it upon yourselves to come into my DMs saying weird ass shit. That's just not acceptable, and that will never be my fault. Like, I should be able to link my Instagram without having to worry about grown-ass men coming into my fucking DM. Sorry. I'm very passionate about this subject. Like, that's weird. That's not weird to you. You don't know me, and I don't know you. That's not weird. And even if you did know me, like, that's not weird to you. So I unlinked my Instagram, and I also went private on my Instagram, because I just don't want anybody to know on my Instagram. Like, and it sucks that, you know, the actions of people make you want to like dim your light and make you kind of want to go and die, because it's like, it's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. I don't know these people. And I guess when I first started the channel, I'm gonna be honest, like, I did not expect, and I don't think this reaction, like, from people should be expected, because I think some people will be like, oh, it's the internet, what did you expect? I shouldn't have to expect this. I shouldn't have to expect this at all. That's weird, and I honestly feel like that's like excusing the behavior when no, like, you need to know how to act. That's weird. So I don't know, I take my well-being and my safety very seriously, and the internet is a very like scary place. It's a very vulnerable place to put yourself on. obviously, if you haven't done anything, I'm not talking to you. Sorry, I hate that, and I hate that as women, like, when you start talking about this stuff, like, you just get, like, backlash for it, like, no, that shit's weird, and it makes me uncomfortable, and it makes me not want to post at all. And I guess you could argue that by giving it attention, like, oh, you'll make more people comment, that type of stuff. Which, okay, that could be a thing, but I'm gonna see how it goes with, like, hiding comments, because again, like, I really do want to keep posting. I bought this mic. It was like, she was a pretty penny. And I really do want to continue, like, I really do. So yeah, I just really hate that. And I have noticed, like, from other ASMR artists that I watch, they also will get, like, really creepy comments from people. And I think, me being a smaller channel, like, you want to think that everybody is being genuine. You want to, you know, thank people for their support and thank them for their comments. So initially, when somebody would comment on my video, I would kind of get, like, somebody that I kind of, like, was like, that's kind of a weird comment. Like, they're not saying anything necessarily inappropriate, but, like, it's just making me feel a little uncomfortable. Me being, you know, a newer channel, I guess, I was like, well, you know, like, maybe they're just being nice, or maybe, you know, I would still continue to say, like, oh, well, thank you so much for watching. I would kind of, like, gauge, I guess, how I was responding. Like, if, you know, if you make a comment and I respond to you, it'll usually be like, I'll put, like, emojis or something. Like, I wouldn't put emojis, but, like, I'd be like, thank you, you know, and kind of keep it short. But I think that, like, that feeds it, you know. And then it would start getting into, like, the weirder territory, you know, like, that's not something I'm ever gonna be into. That's not what this channel is ever gonna be about. And I also debated for a long time, you know, like, maybe one day I'll start doing customs, or, like, just really, like, expanding the channel. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing that, at least not anytime soon. I think what my plan is just to make, you know, videos as I do now. Like I said, utilizing that option that is there. And yeah, like, that's, unfortunately, like, I would love to have a vlog button, but you don't have a vlog button on YouTube, which I think, again, is so stupid. I don't, like I said, I don't play when it comes to my well-being, and I don't play when it comes to, like, feeling safe. And the reality of it is that you don't know what people's, like, intentions are. This is the internet, like, you don't know. And I am not with that obsessed weirdo stalkerish. Like, I'm not with that. I will shut this channel down so quick. Like, I will do, like, but I really don't want to dim my light. I really don't. So yeah, hopefully this made sense. Like I said, super short video. If you have any, like, suggestions in terms of, like, how to manage these subject.